everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with the FebruGelli day 17. This is a series that Dee, who is Betsy Doodle, who is doing, so I shall leave a link to her in my description box and her playlist of all her FebruGelli videos. I'm playing along as best I can today because I only did a few, but I used a similar sort of thing. I have used my Yorkshire tea and embossed it, so I've got, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like the bingo card, and some dots, another embossing folder. I just pop those through die cutting machine to emboss those. So the first one I did, now I tried to use similar paints. I've got some neon colour paints and I got those out to use, and I did a yellow and bluey one, and it literally just looked like I'd painted a piece of paper yellow, which I'll show you at the end because I did do something with it. So then I thought, well, is it the paint or is it, you know, what is it? So I added a bit more, and I've put all my paints away now, but the second lot of paints I used were the Pebeo ones that Hobbycraft sell. Dee did mention them this morning, but they're the ones that Hobbycraft sell, but only ever buy them when they're half price. So I used a pearlescent turquoise of that and a pink, and then I carried on with the fluorescent yellow as well. And I think with the addition of that kind of paint, I think the very first one I did use the pearlescent turquoise, which was either the Pebeo or a Hobbycraft paint, but it was just sliding around. The texture did not feel right on the plate. It was just slippery and sliding. It did not feel like it was going to be a great print, and it wasn't. So the next time I added some more of the turquoise and some of the purple, the pink, which definitely is a Pebeo paint, and the texture is just different. You can automatically feel it. It's sort of thicker and less slidey around. So using my embossing folders, you can see that I managed to get quite a decent print from that. It says bingo, you can read that. So quite like that one. And then the next one, similar, same sort of thing. I did use the fluorescent yellow, but I made sure that I had got, why is that upside down? And that one's not upside down. That's interesting, isn't it? I guess it depends which way around I have used both sides. So I'm guessing I used it like that way, and most times I used it like that. Not that it matters, but obviously any writing that you've put on a jelly plate has to be, if you want it the right way around, it has to be backwards, so that when you take a print, you get it the right way around. So I quite like that one as well, not as much as the first one. I think this was just a mop-up, so it was whatever was left on the sheet. So you can see I don't know if you can see, but there is a bit of the bingo things and the dots. And I think, I'm not even sure that I added an awful lot more paint. I think I might have added a little bit of yellow. I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't do a lot to it. And then just pulled a print, and I actually quite like it. It reminds me of a bit of like patchwork material, perhaps on a quilt or something like that. So then this one, I just played with the colours. So that is a little bit of the turquoise, the pink and the fluorescent yellow. Obviously when you put them together, they start to turn orange, and then if you're not very careful, the orange and the blue will turn to brown in areas. And I used my new tool that I made with the pins in a cork and just had a little play with that. Quite like that as a background. Right, this is the one that went hideously wrong at the beginning, and it was just, you can see it was turquoise and yellow, but it literally just looked like a sheet of turquoise and yellow. So I put some of the pink. Now I think this pink is the fluorescent pink, so that's quite a thin paint. I put that on. I used my weird bubble wrap with that big that gives kind of a shell-like thing, and then I also then went on it with the egg box. I don't think I needed to have done both. I think I would have been fine with just one of those. And then I put that yellow print on top, and that has livened that one up a bit. It's okay as a background. And then I've literally got one piece of paper left, and just that pink stuff that was left on the plate from that last print and what was on my brayer. So I stuck my brayer down, put my small bubble wrap on top, and that is all that was left. There's no more paint on the jelly plate, no more paper. I mean, I've got paper, but it's not next to me. And I think that just worked out perfect. That's a nice little background as well. So that was my FebruGelli day 17. So check out these links if you're interested in jelly printing. And I'll be back again, I should think, tomorrow. Bye for now.